Ding, ding.
Yeah.
That's the almost the precursor to 50 cents. Bing, bing, bing. Not filling the song out, letting that little bit
Let
rest.
your brain fill the gap.
Bang,
in,
bang. Yeah. So I was going to go to the gigs, but
was it one gig or two?
see the one in Cork and one in Dublin.
That's right.
So the one in Cork
Marquee?
was... No, actually, I
No?
don't think so. No. Fuck. It could have been I don't think it was. No, I don't think it was. She turned up late for that one, played 50 minutes, complained the entire time about the sound, waffled between songs about to the rest of the band going, we can't get the sound right, which is really irritating when you're at a gig and someone is mind is somewhere else.
Yeah.
The Dublin gig apparently came out absolutely on time, played an hour and a half of absolute incredible bangerdom. The whole it was the album tour. It was the Miseducation.
Yeah.
I remember thinking I want to get tickets to that.
Oh, yeah, I did hear the Cork one was a fucking disaster. Yeah.
Absolute disaster. And then after the Dublin gig, did Glastonbury.
Yeah.
And had another disaster.
Really?
Where it was just absolutely people going, sorry, I didn't pay to see someone come out and complain.
talk to the sound
complain
engineer
about the
for an
sound.
hour, yeah.
And go, this is bullshit. Now, I've done gigs where the sound has been atrocious, but I've got in-ears most of the time, so I can sort of do my own mix.
Yeah.
So surely has she.
100%. They have their own fucking engineers. They have monitor engineers. Like, you can make it work.
You can get your own sound. I can get my own sound.
Yes.
Now, what I will do is, on stage, my sound is completely different to what I had in the rehearsal room, because I'll be placed in a different position beside the drummer. So I'm placed beside the drummer, all my drums mix.
Don't need
pull
it.
it down.
Don't need it.
Out of there, because
Can I hear the snare?
It's going to kill
Grand,
me.
yeah.
And I put the click track up
Yeah.
just to make sure it's on the snare
Yeah.
or whatever like that. And if I'm, depending on whether I'm left or right of the guitarist, I pull one of them down.
Yeah. Whoever
I
you're closest to, you don't really
own-
need. Yeah.
Exactly. And if you're really stuck, you just put the I can play to a click in one of my bands. Just put that up. I don't understand the faffing around with the sound to make it perfect. You're never going to get perfect sound every gig you play. But at Glastonbury was where Dublin was a Tree Arena. Now, to me, outside, mostly atrocious sound
Yeah,
until about
generally.
40 minutes into the gig, where
Yeah.
they seem to find it. Ghost is a classic example.
They always find it, yeah.
Hall Notes is one where they apparently didn't get the sound at all, and it was Jesus. It's not as bad as Marley Park or some RDS gigs.
Big outdoor thing, yeah. I went to see Megadeth at Judas Priest, and it was one
Jesus
of the worst
Christ.
things I've ever
Testament,
experienced.
Judas Priest, and
Megadeth, yeah. One of the worst things I ever heard.
I could not hear what Megadeth were playing. It was like,
It was noise. It was absolute noise. It was like everybody's fucking guitar cables were broken. Yeah.
but then when Judas Priest came out,
Yeah, nailed it. Twice as loud.
sound
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
perfect.
twice as loud, and then
I'm
crystal
sorry.
clear.
Now that's an old school
Yeah.
theory that your support bands won't have as good sound
Yeah.
as the lead, so when they come out they blast it.
Yeah.
Now
That could be the case.
that could be, absolutely, but there's no, as far as I know, there's no support for Lauren Hill doing an hour and a half in Dublin, which was
Yeah.
apparently sounded great. She was fine. Did a bit of faffing around with the sound engineer. Now I went to see Sinead O'Connor a few months ago in Vicar Street. Her idea of dealing with the sound engineer was the odd wink, nudge, and
Yeah,
push
that's
up.
all you want.
Point, push.
That's it.
Point at the monitor, push.
That's
point
a
at the
pro.
bass, push up.
That's a fucking pro.
And she never looked frustrated.
Yep.
If you look frustrated in front of a crowd, they're losing momentum. You're
You
losing
have to
momentum.
understand, right? For whether it be me and you playing a gig or fucking Megadeth, it doesn't matter who it is, right? That the venue you're in hosts gigs almost every night.
Yeah.
Right? So there have been tens of thousands of gigs in this place where everybody went home happy. They haven't fucked it up for you. You just want your recipe. You want your chili cooked differently. That's
You can't
fine.
get the same recipe every night.
Exactly. So you have to be a little bit malleable, and you have to say, okay, in my monitor I need
Yeah.
X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
So if I'm not getting that for the first song, then you have to turn around, fucking same word, bit of this, bit of that,
Yeah.
bit of that.
Put
And
that
if
up.
it's not fixed, next song, bit of this, bit of that, we're
Yeah.
getting there. And halfway through that gig, if it's not nailed, then the problem is you.
It probably is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably is. You're not going to get that creamy, beautiful sound.
Nope.
You could have €2,000 in ears. It doesn't
Doesn't
really
matter.
matter if you're... Listen. So this is the deal with Lauren Hill currently,
Yep.
is that she came out and did that tour. There was huge mixed reports. Even from the Dublin one, people said, I was trying to enjoy the gig, and even at that she was complaining about certain aspects of the sound. You are taking away from your gig when you do that.
You're charging people
How-
£100
how-
for a ticket or something.
Now, I understand that you want to give 100% every time. Now, another thing she does is she'll turn up 2 hours late to a gig because she couldn't get her energies aligned. It was the main cause of her being late all the time.
Yeah.
This is an Axl Rose job.
Yeah.
You can't
My chakra is misaligned.
You can't expect this at every fucking gig.
Yeah.
So I'm sort of happy I didn't go to that in a way. At the
I
same
was
time-
working downtown. I was DJing, not at an after party, but it was DJing close to where the
Oh,
venue
we both
was.
were actually.
Yeah.
We both were.
Yeah.
And there wasn't many people in from after
Nope.
that. Nope. Not many people.
Nope.
Was that was a weekend as well.
Saturday night, Friday night. Would have been
Friday
Friday.
night.
Friday.
And I played a bit of Lauren Hill. Now,
Yeah.
I have a certain amount of Lauren Hills I can play. Lauren Hills.
Yeah.
Lauren Hill jams to people that they will go for or not go for. And there was no real fans in
We'll
that.
do some of that
Weird.
at Pazuzu. We'll do some. We'll do some
Oh, we
Lauren
should
Hill.
come to that
Yeah.
Pazuzu night, me
Yeah.
and Gar DJing together.
The last Saturday of this month of February.
February
It's free.
20,
10 o'clock. The 29th? 25th?
29th.
29th of February
yeah.
in Thomas House on Thomas
Listen,
Street.
I can't tell you how much respect I have for Lauren Hill. She's so fucking talented. But she expects the best from everybody.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't work out like that, especially lately. And she is apparently a little bit hard to work with. But I want to put that rumour to bed about the
Good.
thing. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Who's your next one?
My next one is Princess Nokia.
This is good as well.
It's a weird little thing, isn't it?
This song makes me a little bit uneasy
Doesn't it? It's off.
because the chorus sounds like she's straining.
My
and the
little
lyrics-
tits and my fat belly.
My little titties, my fat belly. My
Yeah.
little titties and my fat belly.
Yeah.
Now, that's brilliant.
Yeah, but they're not that little, and she doesn't really have fat belly either. So,
But she's clearly got, like, she wants to talk about
Yeah.
I don't know, body issues. is
yeah,
it?
obviously,
I don't
yeah.
know. But this is a great fucking song.
It's a cool little
but
track.
that bit makes me mad uneasy.
Yeah.
I don't really know why.
Her real name is Destiny Nicole Frasqueri, or Fraqueri. She's actually playing Dublin in a couple of weeks. She's playing Vicar Street across
Let's go.
the road. She's got 2 albums out. She had a particularly rough childhood, and she jumped in and out of foster care for most of her childhood.
Man, foster care must
Yeah.
be so fucking
That
random.
sounds rough.
To roll up the dice with your childhood.
Yeah.
Because there's fucking predators out there, man.
Her
crazy.
mother died of AIDS, and I don't think her father wanted her or something like that, and she ended up in foster care. It was just a grim enough kind of situation.
Jesus.
Um,
To fucking be a fucking successful artist after all that
Yeah.
is insane.
it's obviously the fucking drive, you know.
Yeah,
that
but
gets
how
them
do you
going.
get that drive? Not just give up? I reckon I would have absolutely given up.
Probably. This album that this song
Bomb
is
and a
off-
Liffey.
Exactly, yeah. Chain and the Liffey. This album was picked by NME as one of the albums of the year. I haven't listened to the whole album yet. I've listened to half of it so far. I just haven't had a chance. I really like it because it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. She hosts a podcast, a feminist podcast called the Smart Girls Club. She's she's bisexual. She's very kind of sex positive, and she talks an awful lot about kind of body positivity and sex positivity
My
and
little titties and my fat
exactly all that in this fucking podcast. It's an interesting fucking mix of things.
This is what I would consider, along with No Name, as the new style of, I won't just say female rap, because it's almost...
No, it's definitely just
People are done with what they were talking about in the 80s and 90s.
yeah.
They're done with talking about money. They're done with talking about fame. They're done with... Mostly they're done with talking about sex.
Yeah.
They're done with talking about shit.
They're talking about stuff that's important to real people now.
Absolutely
Yeah.
miserable. But
Yeah.
I also have a huge drive to push people like me forward. And there's a huge amount of positivity in it.
Big time.
It really is.
So this is off an album called, this came out in 2018, I think it was our last album, and it's called Metallic Butterfly. Rough Trade put it out.
Rough trade.
Rough Trade do fucking everything now.
Yeah.
Jesus
It
Christ.
is everything.
Like,
I always
you-
thought they were some sort of punk rock and roll label.
No, they kind of started off, like, when I think of Rough Trade, I think of the Smiths and all that kind of malarkey,
Yeah.
you know, but like, years after that, they just, you name it, if it's kind of new and a little bit weird, it's fucking Rough Trade. It's 99.9% it's Rough Trade. I don't have a lot to say about this. I just think it's a cool little fucking
Yeah.
song. It's a little bit different. She's got 2 albums out. Princess Nokia. Even
I
the
like
name.
this. I like this a lot.
Even the
I
name
like,
is
I
cool.
like anything that makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable.
Well, it's something that makes you think.
It just is,
as well.
actually, yeah.
It doesn't fall into the normal kind of tropey bullshit of fucking of a lot of hip hop.
I love some tropey bullshit. Don't get me wrong.
Big fan. My last one is the tropiest of all tropes,
Right.
and the grimmest of all grim, and my favourite of all favourite. But before we get to that, I want to hear what your next one is.
It is Jungle Pussy. Jungle Pussy is a fun word to say.
It is.
Jungle Pussy.
And you're allowed to say it.
Jungle Pussy.
Because it's somebody's name.
Because it's someone's name. The song is Bling Bling from Satisfaction Guaranteed, the album from 2014. Bling Bling, bitch, do my own. It's such a good song.
It's great, yeah, I like it.
Just straight off the bat, it's one of those. It feels like Missy Elliott. And she is definitely influenced by Missy Elliott.
Yes.
Her name is Shayna McHale, born in New York City, 1991. She is a rapper and a model.
Really?
Yeah. She's just got her finger in those pies, big time. This is why I needed your help earlier with the mix. Because this is from a mixtape, Satisfaction Guaranteed, not a first album.
Yeah.
Because her first album was Pregnant with Success. Pregnant with Success is a great album title as well. And then 3 years later, she released Jungle Pussy 3 to absolute great acclaim. But this is her first, I consider, big song. And I heard this on the TV show Insecure. Insecure is an absolutely fantastic.
You went to see her, didn't you?
I did go to see her. That's literally because there was so little information on her. I was about to pull it and go, I need to get more. But I went to see her. District Magazine put her on live in the Bernard Shaw.
The fuck are they thinking?
And not only that, it was a free gig.
The fuck out of here with that shit.
It was a free gig. All you do is to sign up with your email address and they'll send you put your name on the list. Now, when I walked in to say my name, they were like, what? I went, my name for the list. They went, what?
Just go in.
And I went, oh, sorry, I forgot this is the Bernard Shaw, where literally it's so loose.
Yeah.
Everything is...
Just go in and shut up, will you?
Just go in, you fucking little honky.
Yeah.
Listen to your rap music. Shut the fuck up and get in there. Now, I went in there, and I think this was the same day as, if I'm not mistaken, England versus Croatia in the World Cup. So it was already... Or maybe, these could be two different dates I'm thinking of, but I'm almost positive this was when I went to see Jungle Pussy. And I went based on this album, Satisfaction Guaranteed. I hadn't even listened to Pregnant with Success, even though it was out there. This gig was an absolute disaster.
Really?
Yeah. I came out from the beer garden. Do you know Bernard Shaw, when you come from the front door to the main bar area where the staff will or won't have given you your drink, whether you were in that queue or not? It's fucking dead now. I don't give a fucking shit. I really did like Bernard Shaw, man. I'm not going to lie to you. I did, but the laxness of... When you work in bars all your life and you see the laxness that went on in there, this gig was bound to be a disaster. Now, I left early because I couldn't breathe. At that weird corner, they put her in the side room, which is smaller than the room we're in now. Way smaller than the room we're in now. We won't even say how big that is, but let's say it would make Fibbers look like a cloakroom. It's tiny. It's just... Sorry, it would make Fibbers look like a Shrine Arena. Huge. The opposite of what I just said.
Yes.
She got kicked out of this gig.
She got kicked out of her own gig?
Yeah.
Wow.
This was a big Twitter thing at the time when Jungle Pussy played Dublin, and apparently the staff of Bernard Shaw had problems with her. Now, I left before all this happened, so this could have been maybe her wanting to stay back for a drink. This could have been mid-gig. I couldn't tell when this really happened. So the entire song about Bling Bling is like not quite tropey. It's about being completely positive about your business side of your career or whatever like that, not being taken advantage of as well by lads with no ambition. So it's got a bit of no scrubs in there as well. As in, get these lame cunts away from me. You know, I'm not carrying you. I'm not letting you stay in my gaff for the crack. But that whole thing with the Bernard Shaw was really weird because it was a big thing with District Mag where they came out and said, listen, all they said was, we can't let someone talk to the Bernard Shaw staff like that. So whatever she said,
she went at them hard. So
good. Good. She went at him with a racket.
Fuck.
Listen, I did like Bernard Shaw, despite the fact that you're paying for in the beer garden you'd be paying for, I want to say, South American peasant food for 20 quid. So it's just
stuff that should be
bang of hipster
free, essentially.
Like I don't buy into this. I remember when hipsters first came out, I was all like, oh yeah, fucking hipsters. But then I decided I'm backing away from this because stupid cunts were like, everything is hipster. Collecting vinyl is hipster. Wearing Nike Air Max is hipster. And oh shit, hang on,
can I not just like the stuff I like?
I mean, these are things I like. So
hang on, I'm in it now. Fuck
I was called a hipster so many fucking times about. Like, hang on, I was around for the first era of all this. I wore Nike Air Max when they first came out.
This is my history.
But it's
I'm old.
Maybe I'm fucking old. But then again, Bernard Shaw was full of old weird cunts. listen, Jungle Pussy's fucking fantastic, and she really, really is gorgeous. That's why she's a model. Some people like the aesthetic beauty of people